such an asshole.
Play and catch up with Assel Consulting, or you can go to asselconsulting.com and send questions if you got them. Normally, it's for consulting things like, hey, you're the older brother type. Can you tell me the truth? Yeah, don't major in English. But then we have requests like this where we have a Clarey test on Kazuki Takahashi. And this is an anime artist, I presume. And these guys are their own. I know they're not all the exact same, but they do follow an interesting pattern. Not necessarily bad either. I mean, yeah, of course they're nerdy. But this guy died early. Kazuo Takahashi Kazuo, known professionally as Kazuki Takahashi, was a Japanese manga artist. He's best known as the author of Yu-Gi-Oh!, published in Weekly Shonen Jump from 1996 to 2004. The manga spawned a trading card game of the same name, which holds the Guinness Book of Records for the best-selling trading card. Really? More than Pokemon? Oh. Born in Tokyo, 1961, childhood drew artwork and manga he enjoyed, such as Tiger Mask, Ultraman. Oh, I remember Space Battleship Yamato, the anime. Played tennis in his youth. Yeah, not a lot of football gym rats here. Disinterested in his studies, Takahashi was shamed by his homeroom teacher as a poop-making machine in front of the other students, saying that all Takahashi did was eat, sleep, and poop. Oh, angered by the humiliation, Takahashi decided to become a manga artist. In his second year of high school, he also he owed the success to that teacher. Kind of kicked his ass. He also sought to be a background animator of Tezuka Productions. He planned to drop out of school if he passed the recruitment exam, but he failed as his drawing skills were not yet up to industry standards. Takahashi gave up on his goal, becoming an animator, instead becoming a designer of corporate logos and banners, which included making designs for Pachi slot panels. Was this at this time he started submitting his manga to publishers? Let's just be like, I appreciate being a kid and demoralized from school. This was laziness to a certain level. This is, I don't want to work. I want to bang on my drums all day. Now, all of them, I don't think any of them went to college. They all ended up drawing and getting in. I guess, is this their version of SoundCloud rapper? Like, some of them actually make it and they're successful. Most of them fail. Somebody more familiar with Japanese culture could let me know. But I'm getting those vibes. It was like he was on his way to getting his PhD in chemical engineering, and then he doodled on the side, and then someone saw it and they said, hey, you're in a creeping kid for my film, The Creeping Kid. No one's gonna know where that one's from either. You're in me. Oh. Creeping. Career 81 at the age of 20. Sure, we're still recording. Takahashi's one-shot manga Ing Love Ball, submitted under the pen name Mahami Miyabi, won the Shogakukan New Comic Award and was published in Weekly Shonen Sunday in the same year. His serial debut was in 1986, so he was 25 by the time this started becoming a regular thing. What did he do in the meantime? Who was his parents? Who supported this? Is the welfare system that good in Japan? Is he like the British gal who wrote Harry Potter, lived on welfare, and then, oh my God, $1 trillion? In the meantime, Takahashi explained that he experienced extreme poverty as home lacked electricity and made 36 times of credit card installments in the magazine. 36 times. Okay, so doesn't sound like he came from wealth. So his parents weren't wealthy. He didn't go to college. So, God, there's no mention of his parents. I mean, was he an orphan? What? George Morikawa, author of Hajime no Ippo, described his living place from the time as dilapidated Showa-era wooden apartments that people immediately thought of because his early works were unprofitable. Takahashi Switched his direction to Shueisha. What the hell is Shueisha? Now watch this. I'm going to regret looking this up, right? Is this Japanese gaming company? How? It's a company. All right. Boy, think about that. He went from like real poverty to incredibly successful, and I imagine wealthy. 1990, his one shot Tokyo no Taka published. Another one published 91 and 92. So he's the 80s and the early 90s. He was making his way. In 1996, Takahashi launched Yu-Gi-Oh under the pen name Kazuki Takahashi. It was serialized until 2004. It became a huge success and sold over 40 million copies. I wonder if they get a cut. You guys get a percentage? It has also received several media adaptations, anime series, trading card game. Guinness Book of World Records, sold more than 25.1 billion cards. Dude, if you just got a piece of that. In 2013, his one-shot manga Drump received Inkpot Award. I'm wondering how he passed away. Style, personal life. All right. Enjoyed shogi, mahjong, card games, and RPGs. Yep, he's a nerd. Favorite manga. Enjoyed reading American comics. He said Hellboy was a favorite. Fan of wrestling. Monster. Occasionally express political views. In 2022, found dead in the water off the shore of Nagao, Okinawa by the Coast Guard. He was found wearing snorkeling gear, cause of death determined to be drowned. Okay, so it wasn't anything sad or anything like that. Okay. While assisting the rescue of 3 others, he was trying to rescue people. But we don't know a lot about him. He didn't come from wealth. He didn't major in engineering. I guess we know enough. Well, what if I typed in his parents? Just curious. Parents not publicly identified. So let me 22, 61. 60s? 61 did he die? Yeah, he died at the age of 61. Oh, that's very young. That sucks. Like you make all the money, like, I get some time to enjoy snorkeling, and then he's dead. So let's see. He didn't come from wealth. He has real world working experience. He worked hard as an animator. I just like to. I really. Oh, and he bust tables, right, to get by. He was the starving artist. He worked pretty much till he was dead. Career 2013 up until 2019. Okay. So, all right. No wealthy parents. Real world working experience. Looked like he worked. Didn't go to college, although that's probably out of laziness than not. Yeah, he's got a perfect score. Would like to have a drink with him? I would. I would, because it's interesting how essentially his laziness and then his teacher kicking his ass motivated him and says, I'll show you. And he's a legit starving artist. And then, if he was trying to avoid work beforehand, he wasn't avoiding it afterwards. And then what was that like, going from nothing to very wealthy? And then what did you learn along? I bet you his journey taught him many lessons. I would very much like to have a beer with him. Could he run for office? Yeah, sure. He made his money. I think he'd probably serve as a pretty good statesman, because he was poor and then he was wealthy. He knows all the, it's like going from the mailroom to the boardroom. I don't know, again, if I'd vote for him, but yeah, I think he could run for office. Yeah, absolutely. All right. Any super chats? Any nerds out there? No, just Plains Warrior. Just our nerd. All right, there you guys go. Questions, answers, Asshole Consulting. I'll see you guys later. Toodles.